Morning, sweet mad ones. Well, that was a gesture and a half. Welcome to Mornings. I'm Nina Boo. It's so nice to be here again. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know if you noticed from last week, I'm kind of playing with this. So I'm going to do like little ties. I first thought there was these silhouettes that I used to create and make from like 7 draping, and I first thought I'll make something, but I didn't want to wear the exact same thing every week, so I'm going to be just draping on myself, or every fortnight. Welcome back to Mornings. It is the 10th of December in Australia, and I'm a little late, 28 minutes, but alas, here. And it is various other times in various other places of the world's Carlos Ircete, bienvenidos, good morning here. Today I want to keep it a little low key, so I am gonna continue on from the eyes that we started on from last week, and obviously, as I may have shared or you watched, I am in the flux of understanding myself in this time, and possibly we're all in a similar experience. I presume so, because we are alive, thankfully, and being human is a challenge and wonderful, but we are alive. And so that, but also in the context of this autoimmune condition and the messaging with that to me and my eyes and how I proceed forward. So on that, I still have my little Disney jazz in the background for you guys. And so on that, the eyes are this month's blocks theme. And so I obviously, here I am talking. Previously we used to build the face, and instead of layering on, I kind of want to go in. So a couple of things I want to do very simply today. It's only going to be a little short check-in, but I wanted to say hello other than not. And firstly, I kind of wanted to work on tapping into sensation, and I'm going to focus on the face and the eyes. And I just don't know that it's something that we do all that often. I know that we do it to the body, the rest of the body, and that's incredible. And tapping into certain moments around breath work and yoga and other movement. But I wanted to try and work on that with the face and the eyes. So, and also, yeah, anyway, I'll come back to that. So, firstly, here we go. I want us to close our eyes and settle, and I guess tricky to do this together, but it's definitely doable and beautiful. And in coming in, observing all the sounds, and then from the sounds, observing the certain sensations. And obviously the body is connected, so whatever comes up, observe it. My yoga teacher once told me or said, just take the seat of the observer, and that's really never left me. So observe the rest of the body. And trust yourself in the process of coming into isolating, or rather focusing on from the shoulders up, and observe the sensations of the face, neck, and the take you through my sensations. For me, I have a heavy neck, shoulders at the moment, quite obvious. Under my ear is tense, and I have a lot of tension in my jaw. And so with posterior scleritis, you get a lot of, like, the pain is orbital, and I'm on these different medications at the moment, but and that's a whole thing in itself, but it's dull, so it's okay-ish. So there's a lot of head related stuff, so I'm just observing that. And of the hardest journey, at least for me, accepting, reconciling, getting used to sensation, understanding pain, what that means. And so I guess for you, just notice what comes up around the face, neck, shoulders. We're so lucky that there's so much literature today and access, I guess, wherever you are and how you're watching this, to dissect meaning for whatever and however you choose to apply your findings. So, and finally, the eyes. For me, I have so much attention there because I have a little pulsation. My sweet little eyes are working really hard to keep me doing all the things whilst there's a lot of inflammation around them. So I'm grateful to them. I love them the most. And so I wonder what might be happening for you, your little eyes, big beautiful eyes. Grateful to have them and see through them all that is the beauty and the non. I'm gonna do a little cleanser of the eyes. I think we did that last week, maybe not. Oh, I had a little Australian moment. A cleanser that just slipped out. Sometimes you can't even avoid it, it just happens. So, a little movement. My gorgeous hairdresser Rose was like, you've got to keep flushing the eyes. When I went to see her, I'm actually going to see her tonight in her salon at home. Represent, can't beat that. We were there just doing little eye exercises. Best. I'm so grateful for those connections. Anyhow, so closing and then looking left and looking right. And like, you'll be surprised. It's like we don't exercise the eyes. Looking left, looking right, up, down, corners, up, down, other up, corner down, same. And then we close and then do like circles, one way and then the other. I'm going to do that with my eyes closed. And here we are, and that's how we do. And so I wanted to today, I know there's not that many active folk at the moment, but I wanted to invite anyone that wants to join, feel free to join, or just a takeaway, where we can have a few dialogues around naked beauty rituals. I know, it's Speaking of, ooh. So I know, there's a lot of, everything else is around beauty, and that's fantastic, and we feel fantastic, and there's a time and a place for all of that. Well, this is just my current opinion. Not necessarily a time and a place, but just wonder how we interact with that. And so my question is, what are our dialogues? I was like, how much can y'all see down there? What are our dialogues around this, I think about myself, and I think so much striving of a lot of what I've done in the past, etc. And of course it's still there all the time, and my Instagram and online and this and that and all the things is like, how intertwined is that to the idea of perfection? And like me even being on right now with literally no makeup, and I'm talking to and looking at myself, and like my mind's having its own dialogue. So I can say all the things, but the feelings are so different and instilled in us today. And it's just, there are so many questions around how we bring up our children and communities and interact with them and young people and every people. So it's a question. It's like, how does the naked beauty apply to us, and what do we take from it and in our identity, and how do we come to our identity, and how do we further that online, and in which way, and it's interesting stuff to contemplate. Anyone else want to join? Anyone? Someone? Anyone? No. I'm very excited about breakfast this morning, I'm not gonna lie. And my week Americano. Small things, very exciting. I tell you, small things, long way for me. It's taken me a long time to realize, but alas, I have indeed. Yes, cat dog, do you have any notes or queries that you want to join about with the naked beauty dialogue that I'm touching on? What do you think about societal expectations and pressures of beauty around individuals? Any thoughts? She's gone. Anyhow, it's a starting topic and something I kind of want to go back to, and obviously I'm not here putting makeup on, so that's where we're gonna go. Okay, my sweet mad ones, like I said, a brief little check-in this morning. I wish you well, be well. Another thing I've been doing is starting, I say that, it's the second day, lol, classic, but in my morning moments, I ask myself, what energy do I want to carry today? And it's a really lovely question to keep circling back to. So may that be something you carry. Can someone give me a massage so that my shoulders are not like that? And maybe well. I love you. Mwah. 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 I'm Nina Boo, and I will see you for mornings in 2 weeks, which will be close to the holiday time. And I have a few things coming up then, but I'm hoping all will be well and I can see you then. And yes, I love you. Goodbye.